Today, as you know, we're at Concordia. We're going to go to the base camp and hopefully the Gimli Memorial there. It's going to be a long day. It's about 20 kilometers round trip. More importantly, we start climbing above 5,000 meters. So some altitude gain. And then the next week, some beautiful deep crevices down here. We're about 2 kilometers in. You can see right there, Chigori is finally lifting her veil. We're getting up close and personal. That black small mountain on the left with a conical peak is called the Angel Peak, and at the base of that black thing just at the end of the glacier is where the base camp is. We will climb up about 200 meters to go to the Gilki Memorial to pay homage to the brave people, brave men and women who died while attempting the giant. And this is special Balti music for you. Enjoy the views and the music. It's a trance. This is why it is called Concordia. It's a junction. So we came from there, from Urdukas up here. If you see between these two mountains, to the right is the Ali camp and the Gondorola, which you can do a climb and be back in Skardu from here in 3 days. Going straight in front of the snow dome, if you go in, that's where you go for the Gashabram 2, and then coming this way and going straight is where you go for K2. So it's a junction of 3 different directions, and that's why it is called Concordia. So we're about 6 kilometers in, and if you can see in the front those orange reddish tents, that's the Broad Peak base camp. This is the Broad Peak. In the front we are approaching the Broad Peak base camp. The Broad Peak is on our right here, and right in front finally Chigori reveals her summit. You can see the summit right at the top. The peak is being revealed, the clouds moving away. So we will be going and touching the K2 in another 3.5 kilometers. There you go. The summit is properly revealed, and so I'm gonna get in myself in the frame. I was there, been there, done that. We've reached the K2 base camp, as you can see there. This is where the climbers are, and this is also part of the base camp here. You can see over here. And we're going to go up to the Gimli Memorial to pay homage to the fallen souls who tried to climb K2. So we've done our part here to come to the base camp, as well as go up to the Gimli next. The Gilki Memorial, and you can see it starts to bit snow. We are at 5,000 meters, so anything can happen. Our ascent to the Gilki Memorial up there, but as you can see from here, the Memorialia starts really. And if you look closely, you may see for example a bone, some things that this climber used, shoes, for example up there, and their families of the climbers who died here, and the number is in hundreds. They just told the authorities that this man and woman loved the mountain. Let them be at peace. So he is buried here. There's a climber buried here, most probably the Polish climber, and you can see the shoes and the rest of the stuff that he used. In the memory of great hero who has sacrificed his life for the great cause of mountaineering. God may rest his soul in peace. Amen. Late Mr. Nick. In memory of DTT Coyote who died on K2. Came, scrambled our way all the way up. From there, we are officially at 5200 meters, and this is the memorialia. All of them. This is a classic example where the grave post starts with the name of Allah for a person who was most probably not a Muslim. His cigarettes, the chocolate he liked. If you love trekking on mountains, this is overwhelming, quite overwhelming. So this is it. Today we don't end with a humorous quote. We just stand in silence as we look at the K2 base camp, and we honor the memory of all those who came. Some conquered, some could not do it, but they loved the mountains, and the mountains still love them. Decided to take the glacial route down. What's the name of this glacier? Peshorum. You can see it's beautiful. Straight from Gilkey, you come down, sit on the glacier. You save about an hour and a half, and more importantly, it's very easy on legs. You just climb down, and it's a gradual climb down. And for me, an amazing experience walking through these beautiful ice moons.